Hi there, Excel Guy back again, and what we're going to have a look at now is some things that you can actually do within the workbook, so inserting extra sheets and such like. Now you may notice in the new version of Excel, down at the bottom here, we only have a single sheet by default. In all of the previous versions we had 3 sheets by default, and we could click on the tag next to it to add. Now they've realised that actually most people just use a single sheet, and if you want to add sheets in, you can click on this plus button and it does what it says, it adds in a new sheet. The sheet is called by default sheet 2. We can change the name by double clicking on it and calling it results if that's what we want. We can also click and drag to move the position of this. So for example, we might want results to be the front page rather than a subsequent page. What we can also do is if we right click on it, we can give each tab a different colour. So if I colour code them red and blue, you'll then notice the currently selected one is dull, but the one that's not selected is highlighted in whatever colour is there. Equally, we can right click on it and we have a range of different options here. We can protect the individual sheet without protecting the whole workbook, and we can also delete the sheet. Now because there was nothing on that sheet, it just deleted it straight away. Had I put any data on there, it would have prompted me to actually save that data or do something with that data before it deleted it. So it comes here and it tells me that it's got data on it. If I don't need it, click delete and it will delete anyway. Otherwise I might want to actually move that data first of all, or I could be deleting a sheet that I don't want to delete. I don't want that 45, so I'll click delete and it's gone just as it did before. Okay, there's a couple of other things that you can do to a worksheet as well. For example, we might want to hide this worksheet, so I right click on it and there in the options I can hide. Once it's hidden though, I can't right click on it and unhide the individual sheet because clearly it's not there, the tag's not there. So I can't choose to unhide an individual sheet, but if I click unhide, it unhides the specific sheet that I wish to unhide. So I don't have to, like I used to have to in the older versions, just click unhide and it would unhide all. I can now unhide individual sheets. I can also right click and I can move or copy, and there are some very useful functions here. So if I click on there, you'll notice it's got the 3 dots afterwards, the ellipsis. That means it's going to open another dialog box, and this control box here has chosen from the workbook, and this is where it's going to go. I could actually choose a new book to copy or move, and I'll show you that in a minute. Which sheet do I want, and I could put it into a different place. So I could put it's going to go before sheet 4, so it's going to go in between the 2, or before statistics, or at the end. And I'm going to create a copy. Yep. That's where you get the copy option rather than the move. So the defaults are set up for move, and if I click create a copy, click OK, it's now statistics 2 at the end because I told it to go to the end. Let's just take statistics 2 now and again do move or copy, but we're going to choose new book. If I had other workbooks open at the same time, they would also be listed here, but because I haven't, I've just chosen new book. If I say create a copy, it will put a copy in there, but if I just say move, you'll notice that it's come up on the new book, there is statistics 2, but if I go back to the other book, that statistics 2 has now disappeared off this workbook. So do be careful when you're moving, which is the default. If you move to a different workbook, you will then be deleting it from your current workbook. So do just be aware of that and be slightly careful. I hope that's been useful. This is Excel Guy signing off again. Thank you for listening.